Thank you very much. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the last night stuff of the week with me, Matthew Wright. It's Friday the 28th of May, which is the morning after the night before for 39 million British lovebirds. According to that gospel of truth, that chronicler of our times, the Daily Star, last night was the randiest night of the year, with more people playing hide the sausage than on any other evening. Why? Well, it's all very scientific, as you'd expect from the ooh-ah Daily Star. It's got something to do with energy emitted by last night's full moon, combining with the long summer evenings. 39 million people at it like rabbits. Did the Earth move for you, Kirsty, I wonder? Yeah.
I've got the teeth for it, haven't I?
You're no bunny till somebody loves you. Oh. Now then, let's meet the panel first. Now, we've got Terry Christian, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, sir? Every day, another fabulous T-shirt. What do we got today?
That's Arthur Wharton, Britain's first black footballer. Well, the world's first black professional footballer. I thought I'd put that one on for a mate of mine. And I'm coming back here to London to do a World Cup phoning with Ron Atkinson, but I thought, as everyone else is plugging books, that's Carol.
It's a good time. It's a good time because it's the 20th anniversary this year, isn't it? Of the word.
You had England cocking up in that penalty shootout with the Germans, and then the word came on the screen a month later.
You had so
Bad
much
time for all right-thinking people, really.
You had so much more hair then.
Oh,
you know, that's
what a
happens
charming
in
remark
old
from the
age.
News of the World's Carol Malone, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we've been investigating you.
Oh, have you?
We did what any hard-working journalist would do. We went to Wikipedia, which is never wrong. And,
it's always wrong.
According to Wikipedia, you began life, your working life, as a carpenter, banging bits of wood together. Is that true or is that false?
Completely true. No, of course it's not true. I began my working life getting the fish prizes on North Shields Fish Quay.
Later training as a ninja warrior. That's down on Wikipedia as well,
true.
yeah?
That's what
In fact, we have a photo, I believe, of Carol as a ninja warrior. Where is it? There we go, yeah. It's got to be.
Who does this stuff? My husband checks it like every few weeks. It's different.
I know, I suspect it's Kevin O'Sullivan, the Sunday Mirror's TV critic.
Oh, you think it is? Well,
Because he's obsessed with me being getting a bit part in Noddy, the movie, and in fact that's still on Wikipedia. It's changed. I was rejected for Big Ears, but...
Let's take him for lunch.
Yes.
Kill him.
Drown him. Now, let's meet our special guest for the morning, a fine food critic and gifted writer. So why is he so angry? It's Giles Coren, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Now, before we talk about the book, I have a little gift for you. A couple of new mugs. In fact, all the panel have got them specially designed to celebrate our new coalition government. So here's one for you, Charles.
A present already?
Yeah, perfect. And cheers, then, yeah?
Cheers.
Dear, dear, dear.
You think the coalition has fallen to bits, do you?
I mean,
was that a metaphor
is that
of some sort?
Is that a sign? Oh, dear, dear.
That is the tackiest hooking up since Jordan and one of the...
A Anton Deck mug, somebody in our audience said earlier.
He really went for it as well, straight through the mug and into my fist.
You've still got your handle. Oh, well, never mind. Now, this is not Giles' new book, Anger Management for Beginners. We've seen you on the F Word, obviously, with Gordon Ramsay. Is that what inspired you to write this book?
No, Gordon's not really angry. Gordon's pretending. Gordon's a very, very nice, calm man who gets on with his cooking, and in order to create exciting TV, he pretends to be mad. Anyway, he swears all the time. He's not really that angry at all. I'm really, really angry, and I've had to pretend all my life not to...
You seem angry. This morning you seem really nice.
Well, first of all, Terry started plugging... I said I was going to come and... I'd be the one plugging books, and there he is already. He's got in there. People have now got a choice, his or mine. Now, I'm furious about that.
He's been screaming at the back room since
what's that book
demanding
doing?
things.
Why are you angry?
Oh, I'm not really that angry. I mean, I have to write things all week after week after week, and after a while, you know, the very fact of sitting down to do it just annoys you.
Because writing emails is one thing that's got you particularly noticed. You famously wrote a horrendous email.
It wasn't meant to be famous. This is the whole question. It was not... It was... there I was all my life writing nice, polite things which were not especially angry, like people do, hiding... Then some sub-editors changed, heavily altered a piece I'd written, which is to say they took out a single word, the word A, which I was very upset about. It was late, I was drunk. It was now you can check the morning paper online, read it.
You were saying you were going for a nosh in Soho, weren't you?
Exactly.
And they took the A out.
They did. I said, I was looking for a nosh, trying to make a little joke. Wasn't really after a blowjob shot. It was probably obvious, or maybe not. I don't know. And they took out the A, so I was looking for nosh. So I was furious because they suggested that I wasn't looking for a blowjob. It's very complicated.
I think we'll have to leave that one there for daytime TV. So,
but the thing, okay, so not having a blowjob is a terrible.
No, you can't say the B.
I can't say it again. I don't even know what one is. I mean, it's. what happened was, well, I was really angry, so I sent an email and...
Oh, I'm going to get angry in a minute.
No, it's fine. You'll smash another cup on me. Blood
No.
from cup, health and... Right, look, I am
Health and safety, get it
the
in.
first serious victim of the alliance.
The Pritt stick teacher and now the plastic cup breaker. What things that get you angry? Fat people, footballers, women.
With women, yeah, I mean, who don't? Women, surely, who?
I can see Carol sharpening her claws.
I'm thinking fat people and women. Why fat people?
Well, it's not that I'm angry about fat people. It's that I'm angry about the fact that the obesity crisis that is looming. Obesity is on the rise, and I'm angry about the fact that fat people are treated as victims.
Because I'm a fat person.
Are you?
At the moment, I'm a bit thin, but generally, I'm a fat person.
I'm a fat person too. That's why I'm so angry.
Generally, I'm very fat.
I weigh myself every morning, and then I go to the loo and I weigh myself again,
Oh,
and then I think, where? What? Where have I gone? You do not go to the loo on morning TV.
Yes, we do, but we don't want to know what you do.
I'll let you know, I've been so tempted to do that myself to find out if it will make me any lighter. But every time I go to do it, I just think, Matthew, that is ridiculous. Get a life. But you actually do weigh yourself before and after.
Yeah, absolutely. If you go for a wee, it's about £half a pound. I've usually, depending on what sort of a night it was. Oddly, it weighs more than I'm really worried about what I can and can't say. But liquids weigh
almost nothing is what you can say.
Right. Well,
flowers and roses.
Could get back to the book. Any number of directions we could go in there.
Now, is it true that you once had Prince William on your knee?
Someone went, oh, just because I was talking about blowjobs earlier on. And they said,
No,
sorry.
Words.
I won't. No, yes, no, I was working...
You can say sex act, that is all. It's like tabloid newspapers when you read the news of the word.
Well, fortunately, I won't have to say sex act because this was when I was 17 and I'd... Oh, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I didn't. I'm making everyone angry.
I know you are.
My job was... So I was 17. I just left school, and the first job I got was as an elf in Santa's Grotto in Harrods. Which I just really... I had sort of red lederhosen and a wee willy winky hat. I had to be called Rudy. He wasn't allowed to answer to my name. Giles was seen as a bit of a stupid name for an elf. It's a pretty stupid name for anyone. But, and then one morning they got Al Fired, who just sold the shop, but only at the time. Got everyone in at 8 o'clock. We had to go in early, no extra pay or anything. Special guest, didn't know what it was. I was standing there. In came Diana with William, and Harry, I think, tiny in her arm, looking a leather skirt, looks amazing. And I said, good morning, Mum, because I wasn't prepared for that, but I was a good little public school boy. She sort of put the kid down and they put him on my lap to...
Did he get special presents or just something regular from Santa's sack?
Well, the thing is, you joke.
Yeah, you're just...
You may joke, but the 3 different men who were playing Santa probably have lawyers, so I won't say anything about them at all.
Do you know what? I actually had a question for you, but I can't ask it because it involves sex, and I'm too scared of what you're going to say.
I won't say anything at all about sex.
We just can't do it.
OK, well, let's just stop the conversation here, then, in case. OK, and tell the people at home about today's show. And finally, we're going to be talking telly with the News of the World critic, Ian Hyland. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
Fantastic, I think, if I've still got my job. What are we going to talk about? And please don't tell me it involves sex.
Well, it doesn't, because it's Davina McCall. So we're going to talk about Davina's new game show, The £1 Million Drop, which is on Channel 4 all week. Don't know if you've seen it.
Nope.
So you've not played along with it either?
No.
Good. And then we're going to talk about Michael Barrymore finishing off his career on Come Dine With Me last week.
I have met a number of actually just random people in the street saying, have you seen Michael Barrymore on that show? And some people thought it was absolutely... They couldn't stop watching it, others saying their toes curled.
It should have been called Come Die With Me. I was watching it all right. Oh, my God.
And I believe there's a really interesting new drama, Sex and Swords.
Spartacus, yes. This is on Bravo, which is for men. It's basically the Spartacus legend with loads of sex and loads of blood.
Sounds all right.
Yeah, it is, but it goes on for an hour. Sex and blood for a whole hour. Even you can't do with that.
Try me. Don't forget, you can email, tweet and text us with what's tickled you telly-wise this week. And here's Kirsty, a little wabbit, with all the info. Kirsty.
Thank you, Matthew. Yes, the number to call, as usual, this morning is 0207 173 5555. Calls will set you back a maximum of 10 pence a minute. Remember, that is based on a BT landline call, so your mobile phone charges and other networks may vary. You can email us rightstuff@5.tv, and if you'd like to send us the text, the number is 80088. Text will cost 25 pence plus your standard network charge. Not all messages will be shown on screen, and please always remember to put TWS before your comments. And of course, please keep your tweets coming in. Twitter.com/5rightstuff.
Cheers, Kirsty. OK, off with the rabbit head, get the broom, get the dustpan, start sweeping up, yeah, like a good girl. After the ads... Joke. After the ads, 3 more prostitutes murdered, this time in Bradford. I want to know if it's time for us to stop being prudish about the world's oldest profession and legalise brothels, if only to protect vulnerable women. We'll find out what the panel thinks about that after these ads. Don't go away.